Hey everyone, it's your boy Matt here again. So I need to make this statement as clearly and as fully defined as possible. My content gets edited by fucking government, right? And my analysis, my military analysis, which was accurate and very good consultancy work, was adjusted. I'm pissed off. Okay, so what I'm advocating for an intervention for special forces is that the very best, do not go to Devgru. The very best go to SAS, okay? The very best go to SAS, and what happens, and the SAS becomes Delta Force. And then we have a group of very sportsmanship people, the kind of people that we associate as Navy SEALs and not SAS. They go to something similar to an equivalent of Devgru, which we create. The Navy SEALs, oh God, don't get me started on that, but you do not want to have our very best assets as public figures. We don't want that. We want to have our very best assets behind enemy lines, blowing shit up without having their fucking faces on everything. What happens when they get captured? Right? The entire point of having Black Ops is, which is the reason why you have something like a Delta Force or an SAS, is so that you can do that kind of work. And if you've already got their names plastered on everything, and then we make them Devgru, what ends up happening is that we lose this capability to have our best assets doing that work, right? That's the point. Devgru are not the best soldiers in the world. Devgru are very tough people who can hit targets. They do not necessarily have the same analytical ability that we need for people to be able to do black operations. The task of a Delta Force or an SAS is to go behind enemy lines and act independently. We need our very best in that category, in the serving a function similar to the SAS, rather than something like a Devgru or SEAL Team 6, which is primarily a group of people who go in and hit a target, right? Our point is to have the most difficult job is not clearing rooms. It's not like capturing or killing Osama bin Laden. That's in all seriousness, in the process of military operations, that's very complex, but it's relatively from a HR perspective, it's in some ways kind of simple. You've got a whole lot you've got all this bureaucracy and everything is centralized. We need our very best being able to make decisions which are decentralized, okay? That's where we need our best soldiers. If we're talking about intelligence and general capability, we put our best sportsmen, we put our meatheads in Devgru, we put our fucking social scientists, political scientists, like people who could be, I'm not fucking doing this, in the SAS. That's the plan.